Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. The Cornhuskers are really hitting their stride. Look, I know they have a winning streak going, but more importantly, they're starting to play at a very high level. The expectations are going to rise. They'll try to make sure their performance does the same. That's going to do it for us. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming right at you. Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I are back at halftime.
We're at Memorial Stadium, just north of downtown Lincoln, Nebraska, and we get ready to bring you this exciting matchup.
We're going to kick it off to start Big Ten play, and we are underway. We're coming out in our black shirts for our first game in the Big Ten. I thought it was only right. So let's get this started. We're starting out on defense. All right, Illinois about to take their first snap. They're going to start out 3 wide receivers to the right-hand side, under center. Obviously, we are still staying with our 3 down linemen that we've kind of gone to, trying to see if we can get some pressure in creative ways or stop the run in creative ways. As in the first play, we hit him in the backfield. Garrett Nelson, the best kind of front 4 player we've got. He gets a tackle for loss to start the game. We've really struggled to start well, both on offense and defense, so a good start here would be great. They're going to run it on second down, too, and they're going to get a pretty big gain. Chase Brown gets 5. 5-yard run on second down, sets him up in 3rd and 6. Got 3 wide receivers out there, tight end on the line, as we kind of expected. He's going to come in motion. Surely this is going to be a pass. It is. Their first pass of the game. Drops back. He's going to get pressured, but he's going to break the tackle, but not the second one. And on the first drive of the game, we get a 3 and out with a tackle for loss and a sack, both by Garrett Nelson. We finally start off a drive well, but now the offense needs to capitalize and have an equally good drive. Starting out in the pistol, bunch to the right-hand side. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. Rahmir Johnson's going to hit in the backfield and fall forward for a gain of 2 yards. Second 8, we're coming out still in the pistol, trips to the right-hand side. And it's going to be another Rahmir Johnson run, and he's going to get a good one this time. He's going to get about the 8 yards necessary to give us the first down. After a 4-yard run by Adrian Martinez on first down, it's 2nd and 6. We've only ran the ball so far. Is that going to continue? It is. We are going to lean on our run game today, and he gets 5 yards here, sets us up in 3rd and inches. And on 3rd and inches, it looks like we might be running again. We're coming out in this Maryland I we recently debuted, and it's going to be a run to the running back up the middle. It's actually Yaquez Yant lining up as a fullback position. He's going to get 7 yards on 3rd and inches. Moving the chains and giving us another first down. Our first pass attempt fell incomplete, so we're set up at 2nd and 10. And it's going to be a motion for Austin Allen. It's going to be another read option, but this time Adrian Martinez has space. He's got a lot of space. He's got jets, but not enough. Doesn't quite have the speed. That's the one thing he lacks. He's a really good runner. He just doesn't have that top-end speed to be able to outrun everybody. He just gets tripped up by the ankles. Otherwise, that would have been 6. 3-yard run on first down for Rahmir Johnson. Sets us up 2nd and 7. We've only thrown the ball 1 time, and it was incomplete. Are we going to run it again? It's going to be a read option, it looks like. Maybe a triple option. They take the fullback out of it, or Yaquez Yant, the number 2 running back. But Adrian Martinez takes it himself, gets 11, sets us up 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. We've been driven the entire field without a single completion. I mean, I'm okay with it. We know we were going to be a running team. Maybe not to this extent, but we're in the pistol. 2 wide receivers to the left-hand side. 1st and goal. It's going to be a throw. They're going to see if they can get in the end zone. They're going to lay it off to the backup tight end, Travis Vokalek, on a little bit of like a curl route in the flats. He finds him, and he takes it himself to get 7. We finally started off a drive well on offense and defense. That is what I've been looking for. That is the start we need to get. Finally, a good start. I'm curious to see what we look like when we don't immediately put ourselves in a bad situation. We've done well on defense so far. They're coming out 2 tight ends, going to hand off at the middle. They're going to look to lean on their running game like we have ours. And they get a good carry on first down, 8 yards. After a really good kick return, by the way. They got it near the 45 on the kick return, 44 yards. That good first down carry sets them up 2nd and 2. Bunch to the right-hand side. Running back stays in the backfield. It's going to be another handoff, and he's got time. He's got space. He's got to break a tackle, and another. He will not go down. And Chase Brown gets 26 yards. A 3-yard carry on first down on an end around. Sets Illinois up, 2nd and 7. And they're going to come out with their fullback in the backfield. I think it's actually a tight end lined up at fullback, but Two tight ends on the field, two receivers, running back in the backfield. They're just going to lean to the running game. It's worked for them so far, and he breaks another tackle. Sets him up 3rd and 1. How their rushing game's been going this drive, it's going to be hard to stop. 3rd and 1. We've seen Nebraska tighten down in these situations. See if they can do it here. Tight end land a fullback. It's going to be a run up the middle. No, it's not. It's going to be a play action. They're going to look for the end zone, but the pass falls incomplete. They look to kind of go against their tendencies. They got a 3rd and 1, and they look to pass it. I guess because they knew they're going to go for it here on 4th down. All right, we stopped him on 3rd and 1. Can we do it on 4th and 1? Bunch to the right-hand side. I kind of would expect a run here, but they're going to throw again. And he's got his man this time, and the ball is accurate. Donnie Navarro scores the first touchdown for Illinois, and they tie the game at 7. Well, that wasn't quite as good of a drive for the defense, but right there at the end, with the way their running game was going, I was shocked they threw the ball, not even once, but throw it twice in a row. Like, we could not stop their running game, but I guess they knew they could, take advantage of that. 1st and 10 for the Nebraska offense. Can they respond? 2 wide receivers to the left-hand side from the pistol, 2 tight ends. It's going to be another handoff up the middle. Amir Johnson only gets 3 this time. 2nd and 7 now. Nebraska coming out in shotgun, trips to the right-hand side in a bunch, and it's going to be another run. They're just going to lean on their running game, and it works this time a little bit more. Amir Johnson gets 7, sets him up 3rd and inches. Now, are they going to try to surprise Illinois like Illinois surprised them? They've got the ball 3rd and inches, and it's just going to be a run. They can trust Amir Johnson. He's got him there so far, so they trust him to get the first down, and he does. After an incomplete pass on an attempted shot play on 1st down, and now comes out 2nd and 10. 3 wide receivers on the field, tight end on the field as well. He's going to fake the handoff again. Another play action. He's going to look for Amir Johnson this time, but he loses yards. The decision making by Adrian Martinez throwing the ball has been awful to start this season. First quarter comes to an end with the game tied at 7. Nebraska in a pretty bad spot. 3rd and 12. They're going to have to throw here. They've not had any success in it so far this game. They kind of need it to happen today. Right now, to be particular. 5-man rush. He's going to look to throw down the field, and just terrible. Just terrible. Throws it right to a defender. He knocks it down. He probably should have picked it. The passing game is completely incompetent. Offensively, Nebraska's trying to get a little bit of balance in their attack, but it's just completely not working. The passing game is just not there. They just must have to lean on the run game. Eventually, Illinois will stop it, but hopefully by then they can figure something out in the passing game. Illinois looking for a toss here to the right-hand side. He's going to get the edge. He's going to get some yards. Quite a few, actually. A good block downfield. And it puts him past the 50-yard line. He does fumble it, but they do recover it, or it goes out of bounds, one of the two. Sacked by Ben Still on 1st down. Sets them down 2nd and 13. Behind the sticks already. And they might have to go against the running game. It is. It's going to be a blitz from Nebraska as well. But Illinois get the big play. Finds his tight end. We knew he was the danger man. Daniel Barker down the seam. Wide the butt open. And he gets a big gain. Sets him up back into 1st and 10. 1st and 10 now for Illinois. Already in field goal range. Looking like they're going to take the lead. And they come out with another pass. He runs to his own man, but he's got a man in the flats wide open. But he gets closed down pretty quickly, and he actually loses a yard. That's some good recovery by the Nebraska defense. It looked like he had a lot of time and space. But, they got a little bit of speed there. They're able to close it down, hit him in the backfield. 1 yard loss on 1st down, but we sacked him on 1st down last time, and then they got like a 17-yard reception. So, all right, 2nd and 11 now. Looks like Illinois have tried to go away from the running game, just like Nebraska have tried. And they're going to look to throw the ball again. He's going to get hit again, though. Is that Ben Still for his 2nd? I think it is. 2 sacks for Ben Still. And now they're really behind the sticks. 3rd and 16. 3rd and 16 now for Illinois. They're getting very close to getting out of field goal range. And it's going to be a blitz. It's going to get there, but he just gets the ball away. If he would have been sacked, they would have been out of field goal range and forced to punt. With that completion, I think they might be able to get a field goal. And the attempt is up. Is it good? It looks like it's good. It's got the power. Dude's got a leg, but he misses it. He puts it wide right, I think. And they don't get anything. Looked like they were going to take the lead. But loss of yardage and then bad field goal attempt. They get nothing. Nebraska get a little bit fortunate there. They drive the field on them, but they eventually do get the stop. And now their offense needs to get something going. Are they going to lean on their run game again? I would expect so. It's the smart thing to do, and it's what they're doing. It's going to be a counter by Amir Johnson. He cuts it all the way back to the right-hand side, but he still only ends up with 2 yards. That 2-yard carry sets him up 2nd and 8. They're coming out in the shotgun. Austin Allen lined up in the backfield as well. And it's going to be a read option. Read option. Austin Allen's going to lead, and Adrian Martinez is going to get absolutely walloped. He gets about 7 yards, then he takes a big hit. Fortunately, he holds onto the ball. That's been an issue for him. All right, big 3rd and 2. They're coming out in the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield. They can do a lot from this formation. And it's going to be a triple option. He's got to pitch it. He does. And he finds his man. Amir Johnson breaks a tackle, and he gets the 1st down. Nebraska's still leaning on the run thing, but that's because it's the only thing that's working. So I'm expecting more of the same. 1st and 10 from pistol. And it's going to be another handoff to the right-hand side. He's going to cut up. He's got a lane. And Ramir Johnson with a good run. Gets him 15 yards. They get into Illinois territory. Now they got the ball 1st and 10. 5-yard carry by Adrian Martinez on 1st down. Sets him up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line. And it's going to be 2 running backs in the backfield. It's going to be Yaquez Yan who gets the carry. But they bring the blitz. They know this running game's coming. They know we can't pass it. So they just sell out for the run. And they get the stop this time in the backfield. 3rd and 6. All right, 3rd and 6. Curious what Nebraska will do here. The running game still possible. They got a bunch to the right-hand side from this shotgun. They do love to throw out of this, and they are going to throw it. First pass attempt of the game, or of the drive at least. He's going to find Ramir Johnson, and he's going to just barely get the 1st down. 6-yard carry by Ramir Johnson on 1st down sets him up in comfortable field goal position, but they want 7. And they're going to just run it again. Ramir Johnson is just going to get the workload today. They might try to work Yaquez Yan in a little bit just to keep him fresh, but the way he's running, just keep feeding Ramir Johnson. Yaquez Yan actually checks in for this 1st and 10. I knew there'd be a little bit of rotation back there. And they're stacking the box. They are expecting to run. And it looked like they had a screen on, but Adrian Martinez panics and just throws it away. Even though the pressure wasn't even close to him yet. It was looking like Illinois were bringing the house. And so that screen would have probably went pretty well. But Adrian Martinez just completely panics. We've seen that from him far too many times. 2nd and 10. And it's going to be a play action. And he's going to find Austin Allen. Good gain. 8 yards. Sets him up in 3rd and 2. All right, big 3rd and 2. That gain on 2nd down lets them run or throw here. They're in a pretty good spot. And Austin Allen's going to go in motion. It's going to be a read option once again. Adrian Martinez looking for the edge. He doesn't get there. 4th and inches. Nebraska have a decision to make. And their decision is to go for it. Their offense has been very streaky. They know when they get in these kind of situations, they need to get in the end zone. So that's what they're going to try to do. Come out in a jumbo formation. It looks like goal line formation. And it's going to be a quarterback sneak, and he's going to get it. Adrian Martinez got a little bit of size to him. He can run those quarterback sneaks, and he gets 3 yards, giving them 1st and goal, a chance to get 7. Looks like Nebraska are happy to have the time run off the clock. Make this the last drive of the half. They're coming out in the Wildcat. Ramir Johnson comes in, and he's going to be a quarterback keeper, but he only gets a few. And they're going to call their timeout. 3rd and goal. They need to find a good play in their playbook right now. 3rd and goal now. Everyone from Illinois is in the box. They might be expecting a run. We'll see what they do here. Wide receivers in tight once again, and he's going to look to throw. He's got time. He's going to panic once again, though, and look to take off. Adrian Martinez, he's got time back there. He needs to take advantage of it and let his wide receivers get open. No one was rushing him. He had no reason to run there. Their risks to go for it on 4th down earlier really end up not paying off. They're still going to be forced to kick a field goal. They're going to have a lead going to halftime, but only a 3-point lead. The game started off so well for Nebraska, but after that first drive, they just did absolutely nothing. Both teams actually only combined for 56 passing yards in that first half. Nebraska with 18. Now on 1st and goal, they're going to continue running the ball. Passing game's not working. The running game's already over 100 yards. So just keep on pounding. 2nd and 8 now. They've got 2 tight ends on the right-hand side. And it's going to be another run up the middle. And Ramir Johnson gets another carry and nearly gets another 1st down. 1 yard short. Looking to convert yet another 3rd and 1. They're coming out. Yaquez Yan joins Ramir Johnson in the backfield. They can run the ball a lot of different ways out of this formation. And this time, it's just going to be a simple handoff up the middle. Ramir Johnson gets a big gain. He breaks through the hole. Good blocking from the offensive line. And Ramir Johnson on 3rd and 1 gets 16. He's already almost to 100 rushing yards on the game. After a 2-yard loss on 1st down, they're going to be 2nd and 12. They're coming out 2 running backs in the backfield. They can still run from here. Their running game is still pretty much more efficient than their passing game. But it's going to be a throw. 2nd and 12. Plenty of men in protect. And he's going to find Yaquez Yan. He gets 10 yards. Sets him up 3rd and 2. All right, 3rd and 2 now. Austin Allen in the backfield. They like this formation, and they're going to run it once again, but he's not going to get there. Ramir Johnson only gets 2. 4th and 1. Another big decision for Nebraska to make. They're going to go for it. They're not in field goal range. A punt here wouldn't yield a bunch of yardage difference for Illinois, so they're going to look to go for this. Clock is running down, and it's going to be another carry. Ramir Johnson is not going to get there. He's going to get hit in the backfield. He looked to stretch it out when it looked like there's a huge cutback lane, but no. He looks to stretch it out. They trust Ramir Johnson, and it backfires. They turn the ball over on downs. Now their defense needs to make a stop. Illinois coming out, tied into the right-hand side. 1 in the backfield as well. And it's going to be a play action. Their passing game hasn't been amazing, but it's been better than ours, and that's a big gain. That might be the biggest play of the game. 24 yards for Luke Ford. Both teams have tried to get the play action going, but only Illinois have found any success doing it. They got 2 running backs in the backfield now. They're going to look to throw once again. 4-man rush for Nebraska. He's got all the time in the world, but he's going to be intercepted. That's Deontay Williams. The star free safety gets the turnover. They really needed that. They turn the ball over on downs, but Deontay Williams takes it right back. But now Nebraska have a long field to go with an offense that has struggled to get big plays. 1st and 10, shotgun. And it's going to be a designed quarterback carry for Adrian Martinez. But he gets hit in the backfield once again. And there's holding. Are they going to accept this or not? This will be interesting to do. They lost yardage on the down, but I think they're going to take their holding, set them up 1st and 18. They already had a long field to drive, and now they're behind the sticks. Coming in shotgun, 4 wide. And Austin Allen's going to come in motion. Play clock's running down. They got to get this play off. They are. It's going to be a handoff once again. Amir Johnson, nothing's going anymore. They cannot get this running game going. Illinois knows it's coming. They don't believe they can pass the ball. And I think they're probably right. Nebraska got the takeaway, but unless they can do something here, they're not going to get anything from it. And they're in 2nd and 19. They need some yardage here. They're coming in tight from the shotgun. It's got to be a throw. It is. It's going to be a blitz. And Adrian Martinez, no pressure, but he panics once again. At least he gets positive yardage this time, but still, it's 3rd and 17. All teams have to do is show even a hint of pressure, and Adrian Martinez panics and looks to run, and it's just not worked out. 3rd and 17 now, in this bunch. They need something here. It's going to be another throw. He's going to look downfield. He's got time, but he runs out, and he runs into his own end zone. What are you doing? That's a safety. In that situation, if you're going to get sacked, just take the sack. Don't compound it by running into your own end zone. You gave them points, and they still have good field position. And they're going to look to toss to the left-hand side. It is all Illinois right now. Nebraska might have the lead, but based on what we're looking like, it's not going to last for very long. After taking an early lead, this Nebraska team has really fallen apart. They can't run the ball, they can't throw the ball, and they can't defend very well either. Illinois are getting chunks time after time. They're clamping down in the red zone, which is kind of Nebraska's MO so far this season, but eventually that's not going to cut it. 3rd and 1. They really need to stop here. Trips to the right-hand side for Illinois. And what's it going to be? Is it going to be another handoff? It should be. It is. And he's going up the middle. He's got a lane, and he's got the 1st down. Big play here. 3rd and 5. They're out of field goal range. If they get 4, they're probably still out of field goal range, so they need to get the 1st down. Only a 3-man rush for Nebraska, but they're going to get it. He finds his man in the flats, and he cuts it up for 10 yards and a 1st down. They're in field goal range, and they're looking for 7. 3rd and inches, and Illinois are spreading them out. I'm sure they're probably going to run from this, though. And it is going to be a run. A delayed run up the middle, and just no one there for Nebraska. They've got it 1st down, 1st and goal. And they're going to stay spreading them out. 4 wide, and can they stop the running game from this? Because it's probably going to be another run. It is. A little counter, and he's in the end zone. Just no one in the Nebraska shirt. And Illinois take the lead. And they're going to look to go for 2 to make it a 7-point game. I would in this situation as well. And they're going to spread them out once again. 3 wide receivers to the left-hand side. They're going to look to throw. 5-man rush for Nebraska. And how did he catch that? There were like 5 defenders in the area, but he still completes it. Nebraska, after having been so good coming out of halftime to start this season, that's not been the case today. Their offense needs to do something. They are stopping the running game, so they're going to have to throw the ball. It's going to be a play action on 1st down. He's going to find his man in the flats. He gets about 7. Omar Manning with the carry, with the reception. Nebraska are going to start the 4th quarter down 7, needing their offense to do something. 2nd and 3. They can run or pass here, and it's going to be a run. And it's going to be Amir Johnson once again. He's going to just barely get the 1st down with the extra bit, a little bit of effort. A new set of downs now, 1st and 10. Looks like Illinois are still selling out for this run. They are not letting it happen, and they're going to let him throw. He's going to find his man on the crossing route. That's Oliver Martin. He gets wrecked. He gets 6 yards at least. We're finally completing passes at least. We already almost have as many yards in this quarter itself, which is just started, than we had in the entire 1st half. Bunch to the right-hand side from the pistol. And it's going to be another throw. Big blitz. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield, Amir Johnson. But he can't get anything more. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage. When teams blitz like that, you could hope we could beat them over the top, but it's just, we've not done that all year. We don't have the playmakers to do it, and Adrian Martinez doesn't have the arm to do it. 3rd and 5, big play, another blitz. He's gonna have to get out quick, but he just stands there. Just completely stands there, still as a statue. And he gets hit in the backfield. Looked like there were plenty of short routes, and some of them were open. He just didn't throw the ball. And so Nebraska are forced to punt once again. Illinois are going to get the ball back. If they score here, that might be curtains for Nebraska, and their win streak might be over. And that's probably how it's going to start. A 30-yard reception by Donnie Navarro. At this point, Nebraska needs a big play from their defense. That's all that's going to get them going. 1st and 10 for Illinois now. Tight end's going to go in motion. Still got one in the backfield. It's going to be a pass. He's going to find his man on the quick throw, and he's going to break a tackle and get the 1st down. I mean, their quarterback, when we send a blitz, realizes it and throws the freaking ball. I wish ours would do that. We have seen a massive gap at the quarterback position today. Illinois' quarterback has looked pretty good. Adrian Martinez has been awful. Another completion for Illinois. They're already in field goal range, and they're already 1st and goal. This might be it for Nebraska. We're at the point now where we basically need a turnover. It's 1st and goal. They get even 3 points. It's going to be hard to come back for. They're going to send a blitz. He's going to get there, but he breaks the tackle, but he doesn't break the second one. He gets hit for a loss, but now we probably still need an interception. Reimer gets a sack, but still, they're in field goal range, and that might be enough to give them the win. And 2nd and goal, Illinois coming out, trips to the right-hand side, and they can do anything here. Look, the left side is wide open if they want to run there. Man comes in motion, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle. It's going to have a few yards, but still a pretty long 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, they're going to come out with a bunch to the left-hand side. It's going to be a blitz for Nebraska. It's not going to get there, and he's got a man wide open in the end zone. Isaiah Williams, no one around him. It's a 14-point lead for Illinois. Both teams have blitzed a lot today, but the difference is Illinois' quarterback has exploited it. Adrian Martinez has panicked every single time. 1st and 10. They need something big here. They're going to look to throw. They basically have to throw from here on out. Another blitz. At least going to get a completion this time. On the crossing route, Omar Manning gets 8. They're going to rush back to the line of scrimmage, though. They have no time to waste. 2nd and 2. About 5 minutes left. It's going to be another throw. Only a 3-man rush this time, so he's going to have plenty of time. Can he find his man? He does. Oliver Martin on the out route gets him the 1st down. Adrian Martinez has 56 yards at this point. There's barely any time left in the 4th quarter. They're going to look to throw once again. A 4-man rush. He's going to look to run. He's at least got a little bit of a lane this time. He's going to get the 1st down. 12 yards. Rush back to the line of scrimmage. They need more. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left. They're going to hike the ball. Only a 4-man rush once again. He's going to look to run once again. This time he gets hit in the backfield, though. Loses 2. Adrian Martinez is consistently running when there's absolutely no pressure. He does not even try to look downfield. 2nd and 12 now. 4-man rush once again. And once again, no pressure, but he looks to run and gets hit in the backfield. Adrian Martinez is hurting the team more than anyone else at this point. Another 3rd and very long. If he tries to run again, he'll be benched. It's 3rd and 17. He's going to look back to throw. It's going to be a blitz. He's going to look down the middle. He's going to find his man, Austin Allen. He's not quite going to get the 1st down, but he sets him up in a pretty good position. 4th and inches. All right, what are they going to do here, 4th and inches? This is a situation where they can run the ball, and they are. He's going to break the tackle. He's going to break another. He's going to get the 1st down. Ramir Johnson gets the carry. He gets the 1st down. Drive continues. They still don't have much time, though. They got to go quick. 5-man rush this time. He's going to find his man on the curl route over the middle. It's Ramir Johnson once again. And they're in field goal range, but they need 7. Finally, Adrian Martinez is getting some passes completed together, but it's almost too little too late. 4-man rush. He's got more time. He's going to find his man once again. Ramir Johnson out of the backfield. 8-yard gain, or about 7-yard gain. They're going to rush right back to the line of scrimmage. They still have all 3 timeouts, so if they can get a touchdown here, they don't have to onside it just yet. He's going to look for the end zone. He's got a man. Austin Allen finally gets in the end zone. I think that's his 1st touchdown of the season, and they have a chance. It's a 7-point game with almost 3 minutes left in the game. And then all 3 timeouts for Nebraska. Nebraska's passing game finally gets going. It just took basically the whole game. Illinois looking to put this game away. Nebraska's defense needs a stop. Wide receiver's going to come in motion, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's going to get a few, but not much. Hit pretty much at the line of scrimmage. Absolutely massive play here. 3rd and 6. Will Illinois look to throw the ball and get the 1st down, or will they look to just keep taking time off the clock? They're going to throw. They want to win this right here. Man, they just might have. They complete the pass, and they got 1st down. They can't run out the clock just yet, but it's very close. Nebraska can't really afford to start taking their timeouts now. They only have 1 left, so Illinois are just going to keep running time off the clock. And they're going to be running the ball. We know this is a run. But Nebraska needs to get the stop. It's not a run. They're going to look to throw. And they complete it, but only for a short gain. 1 yard. That was dangerous. They should be running this one, right? They just decided to pass last time. They do run this time. They do the smart move. And he gets a solid gain, 6 yards. 3rd and 3. This is the ball game. It's now or never for this Nebraska defense. They have to get a stop. 3rd and 3. 40 seconds left. And he's going to fight for it. And he's going to get it. They hit him 2 yards short, but he fights through contact. And Illinois are going to walk out of here with the win. Nebraska's winning streak is over.
And that should do it. Our final tally in this one. 24-17, Fighting Illini.
This one hurts. They finally got off to a good start, but after that first drive, for both offense and defense, they both completely collapsed. The passing game was probably the worst in the nation for about 95% of that game. Adrian Martinez, before pressure even got close to him, was looking to run the ball or throw it away. He just did not feel comfortable at all, even when there wasn't even any pressure. He just panicked every single time. His completion percentage was high, 14 of 18. That's because he just took sacks or just tried to run with it every single time instead of actually trying to make something happen. Didn't throw a pick, but still, he was still a detriment today. He was still a massive detriment. The running game was okay. Like, Ramir Johnson was solid. We really had to lean on him because the passing game was so bad, but I thought he had a solid game. Adrian Martinez, I mean, he finally got positive yardage running the ball, but it just hasn't been the same. Those first 2 weeks, he was so good running the ball. Since then, he's not been able to get anything going. Some of it being decision-making. He's trying to take runs outside when they definitely shouldn't be. He's not taking what's there, and it's making their offense pretty easy to contain. In terms of receiving, not much, really. Austin Allen kind of stepped up, had a few big catches. Mostly, he was still trying to use Ramir Johnson out of the backfield as his safety valve because he didn't trust anyone else, apparently. No one else really got many receptions. The passing game was just non-existent. Defensively, Heinrich, actually, wow, that's pretty bad. When your number 2 middle linebacker leads you in tackles. Domon second. A few tackles for loss. Still, those were both sacks. Nelson with 1 pretty early in the game. Reimers was a sack. Other than their sacks, they didn't get many tackles for loss. The defense wasn't very good today either. Deontay Williams did have that one really good takeaway, but the offense did absolutely nothing with it. I think, was that when they got the safety? I don't think it was. I think it was later, but still, the offense did not take advantage of it at all. So eventually, it was pointless. For Illinois, Brandon Peters, he might not be highly rated, but he was really good. He had really good decision making. He didn't panic like Adrian Martinez. When we sent a blitz, he looked for the man that was open, and he took it. He threw the ball when Adrian Martinez wouldn't. He did have that 1 interception, but other than that, he was nearly perfect. And they didn't really even need him to be. The running game was pretty hard to stop. Chase Brown, 6.5 yards per carry. We just could do nothing. We couldn't stop the running game. We couldn't stop their passing game. We could do absolutely nothing. We held Peters in check running the ball, but that was about it. In terms of the receiving game, no one really stood out much. They had one big catch by Donnie Navarro. Not a whole lot of big plays. They were just really efficient. They kept moving the chains, and there was like nothing we could do about it. In terms of defensively for them, Hansen led him in tackles. We knew he was probably the best defensive player. Really good run stopper. And even though their run defense struggled to start the game, it really stiffened up there towards the end. Quite a few tackles for loss. 4 sacks. Coleman with 2 of them. He's not even their best pass rusher. Carney only got 1. No interceptions. We didn't fumble finally, but still, it was not a good game for us. Total offense ended up being pretty similar, but I feel like a third of that for us was in that last drive. We drove quite a while in that drive, and we had a lot of rushing yards. It just didn't end up turning into anything because eventually we'd get hit in the backfield, and the passing game couldn't make up for it. We'd be put behind the sticks, and the passing game didn't help us. It was just a bad day all around. And with that, we fall to 4-1. Our winning streak comes to an end against Illinois. Our first game of the Big Ten season, we lose 24-17. And we'll probably be unranked next week. We're number 17 right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we fall all the way out. We might still be like 24-25, but I don't know if we deserve it. Even though we started 4-0 and had that big win over Oklahoma, we didn't look very good in really any of these games. Our passing offense has not been good at all to start the season, and it finally cost us today. Next week, we take on Purdue. They're 1-4, so we should be winning, but we were favored today as well, and we know how that one went. Hopefully we have a good game next week. Hopefully our offense shows up a little bit more. Running game started the game pretty well, but once they started keying on it, the passing game couldn't make up for it. They might need to do that next week. It's our first away game of the season. With the way we looked at home today, how are we going to look away from home? If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials and my Twitch are in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.